Happy Halloween, everyone! Woo! Hello, Orbert. Hello, the Mechanic Hat, Scarf the Smith, anyone out there currently lurking. Today's game that I chose to play for Halloween Day, or Hallows Eve, whatever it's considered. Isn't Eve the night of? But Halloween Day, it's... I don't know. Am I good at the English language? No, I am not. and it's the only language I speak. Hello, Prisma. Hello, subject. Welcome, everyone. I hope you're having a excellent Halloween night so far. Tonight's stream will probably be short. It depends on how good or how ass I am at the game. I know enough about it to be able to beat it, but, you know, when it comes to actually my skills at the game, they probably leave a lot to be desired. It's not a game that I'm good at perfecting. But I know enough. I know enough. And I know strategies. And I know things. But yeah, hello once again, everyone. Halloween is already here. The month kind of just breezed right past, and it's honestly pretty crazy. You remember this game from old school JonTron? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's a lot of people's first exposure to this game. My first exposure to this game was, you know, back when I had my Super Nintendo. My parents would take me to flea markets and stuff, and that's where I got a NES, you know, an original Nintendo. And as I said during the Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday stream, I talked about this, but back then I was very appreciative of games, even if they were older consoles. I would be like, oh cool, more games that I could play. And, you know, they weren't as pretty or nice looking as Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis games, but I didn't mind because I thought it was cool that suddenly I had this entirely new library of very cool games that I could play. And I would be able to go to flea markets and, you know, grab these games for dirt cheap, you know, under $5, like $2 a game cart. This was one of those games. I was looking at a stand that just piles and piles of NES games, and I'm like, whoa, cool. Monster Party. It's got monsters on the cover. Whoa, this looks amazing. And, you know, I take it home as a kid. I'm like, this isn't so spooky. And then, like, it actually gets spooky, and I'm like, whoa, holy fuck. it was cool, but I sucked ass at this game as a kid because I just didn't really understand the strategies of it. And for some reason, when I was a kid, I just didn't really use passwords. I was just really fucking dumb. I didn't use passwords at all. So I don't think I ever really got past the first stage much as a kid. I got to like the second stage a few times, and then the fried food did me in. Hello, Sayamalo. Monster Party 3 for the Nintendo 64. There was never a sequel to this. It's funny because the same company that made this essentially made that, was it like some sort of sports game that's like one of the rarest games on the entire NES library, worth like thousands of dollars or whatever. Yeah, they made this, which in Japan there was a... This never came out in Japan, but there was a leaked prototype build that it was more of a monster parody world game, and all the bosses are very, very different from what they were in the American version, probably because they didn't want to get sued for copyright. So they had to like censor a lot of monsters and make changes and stop parallels from happening so that they wouldn't get sued. Would be hella cute to see a 3D Pumpkinhead. I'm sure there's fan art out there someone has made. This is kind of like a notorious game. People love this game. If they don't love this game, don't trust them. They're not worth your time. They're not worth your time. This is an Akusoge. This is actually a good game. It's a good game. Trust me, it's a good game. I like it. Stadium events? Yes, correct. That is the one. I'm really bad at remembering names, but yeah, stadium events. That is the other game that this company produced. And it's like, what, Bandai that published this, but they didn't actually develop it. They hired the studio that made stadium events and this peripheral pad that you would like stand on, and it's like the classic DDR mat, but for an NES controller for the stadium events. I don't know the whole story, but it's just funny that this is the other game that the rarest game of all the NES library, and then you got Monster Party, both by the same developer. I guess maybe it had a troubled development history, or maybe it would have been cool to see a Japanese version of this like finalized. But, you know, you can still play the prototype out there and see all the differences. I'm not gonna... maybe I could pull up some sprite sheets and show you guys later. 2,000 on the aftermarket. Yeah, I'm not kidding when I say it's one of the rarest games for the NES. It's fucking expensive. And, you know, it's a sport game. Usually sport games are dirt cheap. If you enjoy retro sports games, you basically are one of the luckiest fuckers on the planet, because no one wants those. No one fucking wants retro sports games, so you get them dirt cheap. But if you're a Nintendo fan, if you're a classic Sega fan, if you're a classic Sony fan, all those games are gonna be very fucking expensive. It's such a goddamn shame, but that's how things are. Everyone wants to be the Bing Bing Wahoo man. So Mario games will always go up in value. Pokemon games will always go up in value. And then some of the more notorious, less printed games will have a rare value to them. And then you'll just have, despite times changing, things kind of stay the same. No one wants sports games. It's sad when you go to a convention or a retro game store and it's just all piles of nothing but fucking sport games that no one is ever gonna buy. I think one of my favorite pictures on the internet regarding such a topic is, I guess, some used game store had a public bathroom, or maybe it's an employee bathroom. Actually don't know, but they just used a bunch of SNES copies of a Madden game to basically build a urinal out of. And so every time you use the bathroom there, you're basically just pissing on a bunch of sports games that no one wanted to buy. And I think that's the proper use for most classic sports games, and most modern sports games too. Good riddance, who needs them? I'm sorry if you like sports. I don't like sports at all. I think that's pretty evident that I am a shut-in that likes to play video games. Let's head inside. Whoa. So the last stream that I did was the Maze of the Kings, and I hope you guys enjoyed that one a lot. That was a fun time. You got to experience the last game that the creator of Illbleed worked on. And today, you know, I'm going the most retro that I've ever gotten. Well, not really. I've played like plenty of NES games on stream, but you know, not really necessarily in full. But this is one that basically stands out in the history of my life. Something that I experienced as a kid, so I'm excited to revisit it on stream. And what was it? Halloween 2023, I did a giant grab bag stream of spooky games across all kinds of different video game generations and consoles. This game was featured in that stream, but today's stream is entirely dedicated to Monster Party and Monster Party alone, from beginning to end. Unless I'll be able to beat it. I'll be able to beat it. I have faith in myself that I'll be able to beat it. I'm good at video games. I saw someone playing Kawaii Shashin, and they just like beat it like all in one go pretty much, and I'm like, damn. I got stuck on a stage for an hour, and then I kind of felt shitty about my gameplay skills, that my reaction times just weren't sharp enough, I guess, to beat that game legitimately. I'm sure I could do it if I, like, you know, kept wanting to just bash my head into a rock, but there is I think there just is a rule of diminishing returns. The longer that you stream, the worse at games you start to get, so you kind of gotta take a break, and it's hard to play an entire game in a single sitting sometimes, unless you're very familiar with that game. In which case, I've gotten pretty good at doing one-seaters for Illbleed, despite, well, it's New Game Plus save files, so it makes it easier for me in the long run, and I know that game like the back of my hand anyways. I'm just not used to doing long streams, but it's fun to do it for Illbleed now, because I'm just like, yeah, you know what, why the fuck not? It's a Halloween tradition. Let's do a full playthrough of Illbleed. Where's the crow summon? Did I turn the crow summon off? Huh. Well, I'll just summon him myself when we start the game. I guess I turned a lot of redeems off. I forget why I turned redeems off. Why did I do that? I know this Halloween has felt a little more lonelier without the crow, huh? And the crow's got Halloween duties that he also needs to do as well. He's the spookiest of all birds, after all. I can let him outside and he'll always return home. He knows where his home is. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's Halloween day. It really doesn't feel like it. I guess like one of the scariest things that happened to me today was I was going on my way to work and some dumbass just tried to just speed right through a stop. And basically I could have died this morning. But I saw this asshole like jet out of the corner immediately and hit his brakes. And I hit my brakes too immediately, so, you know, because we were both on top of it, neither of us died. But, I hate people. I hate shitty drivers. I'm surrounded by shitty drivers. And, I don't necessarily want to die yet. I have too many video games to play. So... I like video games. I don't necessarily want to die again. Dying once and becoming what I am now was kind of enough for, you know. Maybe I'll die again in another 1,000. Actually, no. I can't die again. What am I joking about? If that guy crashed into me, he'd be dead and I'd be fine. I'm an eldritch demon, of course, so you're not gonna be able to kill me quite easily. Yeah, anyways, enough of me being awkward and talking about how I nearly died for the 500th time this month because of fucking dipshit drivers that probably don't even have their goddamn license and yet they have a car somehow. Ugh. I have my little chihuahua here with me. So she wakes up and starts making noise. I'm sorry about that. I think you heard her during the Illbleed stream. I think I was like in the wood puppets stage and she started going she has a very unique, distinct call that kind of sounds like a banshee. She's a weird little creature. But I bought her a nice little sweater because I know the weather is gonna be getting pretty cold pretty soon. And she's a little short-haired chihuahua, unlike her brother, who is a long-haired chihuahua. And they both come from the same mother, but her genetics decreed that she be an ugly little rat chihuahua. So, yeah, after I was done at work, I bought her a nice little sweater and put her in it today, and she's been loving it. But like right before I started stream, she's like sleeping on my bed. She let out the stankiest fart and I'm like, there's a lot of noise outside. I don't want my window open. I got my doors shut. It's like, my cute little dog is hotboxing me with fucking dog farts. Ugh. Don't you guys just hate when your pets do that? Anyways, we're gonna hop in the monster party now. Enough being stupid and talking about dumb shit. See you guys in just a moment. Whoa. It's Monster Party. Alright, Crow, where are you at? What? There he is. He's gonna hang out up here today. On the chair behind me. Whoa, spooky. This is such a cool intro screen, too. I think the Japanese prototype is all bloody and red. This is so iconic, though, this little start screen. And I love the colors, too. Just the greens and the purples and the all complementary colors here. How's the slime on my head? Hey, he's just the normal slime. Though the way the slime works is the one by the TV is the true slime. This is just a copy that he makes, and it's kind of like a weird, social anxiety thing where it always wants to be near me, so it creates a copy that lives in my hair. Anyways, Mark was walking home from a ball game. He looked up and... Wait, I didn't mean to, okay. I didn't mean to, like, restart it, I'm sorry. Mark was walking home from a ball game. He looked up and saw a bright star. While he stared at it, the star got bigger and bigger. The beauty of the star made his eyes moist. So he didn't notice. I love that. It made his eyes moist and he's just crying. That the star fell and landed right in front of him. It wasn't a star, but a monster. Mark quickly asked, "Who are you?" "I'm Bert." I always thought Bert was really cool because he's just like he's a bird monster. "What's up?" "I'm looking for help. Evil monsters are out of control in my world. Come and help me." "I'm afraid to fight the evil monsters." "Don't worry. With your weapon, you'll be able to destroy them easily. Period." "This isn't a weapon. It's a bat." "Bat? Batter. Anything is okay. Anyhow, let's go." Bert grabbed Mark's hand and flew away. "What's your name?" "Mark." "Mark, my planet is dangerous. So we must act together." "How?" "Like this." And then they fused together. This is how Mark's adventure began. Round 1, start. Just fucking bloody skeletons. And this is the game. You're like, oh, this isn't so bad. So as Mark, you have a baseball bat that could deflect enemy projectiles back at them. And I think deflected projectiles are twice as strong as just hitting things with a bat. We got some legs just in the ground. Here's our first boss. Hello, baby! It's supposed to be Audrey. You know, cannibal plant. But in the Japanese prototype, he has like a speaker behind him, and he's like firing music notes at you. But, you know, they removed it in this version, but you can still stand on it back here. It's just an invisible platform. The sprite's not in the game anymore, but the hitbox still is. Anyways, I've kind of like fucked this up. I've taken so much damage, it's not even worth it to continue. Ooh. I just wanted to show that off. It's such chipper, happy music for a gruesome scene of bloody skeletons drowning in blood. Can you take the slime off your head? Yeah, it's just... Normally the slime is not a part of my hair. It just like lives in my hair when it wants to, and I let it. Okay, let's actually try and do this good. It's like always dependent on how you hit the projectile too. I think distance either makes it shoot either diagonal or straight forward. There's a nice little quirk though. You can kind of like get multiple hits in on an enemy if you just spam your bat in the air. You'll get multiple hits. Just hold it. And the hitbox is basically still active. I could have did that better and taken less damage. If you know an enemy drops health, you can easily farm it. But health pickups are very limited in this game. Eventually, enemies will stop dropping the health. Dumb damage that I didn't need to take, oh well. This pair of legs right here drops health, so it's just a matter of go off screen, respawn it, beat it again, more health, go off screen, respawn it, more health, go off screen, respawn it, come back, oh. There we go. This is how you kind of get good at Monster Party. Is you just know which enemies drop which items. It's always kind of like the static same enemies that will drop Burt pills and that will drop hearts. Then I think bosses could drop... Okay, so we've run out of health in the stage now, so we have to beat it with what we have. I don't think this guy drops a Burt pill. Oh, he does. This is empty room, so that's a waste of time. Hello, Panic Sugar Stretch. Let's just go ahead and fly across here. There he is. Sorry, I'm dead. Classic. And then, when you transform in the Burt, you only have a limited time as him. Some nice NES goodness today. Yep. A Halloween classic. Just beat the dead corpse. Okay, there we go. I should play this. You should, Dubious. I'm surprised you haven't played it. Actually, there's an enemy coming up here that I... Wait, no. It hasn't happened yet. If you guys have ever seen a game called Evervision, I believe it draws heavy inspiration from this. God, these guys are so fucking annoying to deal with. Hey, fuck them. Welcome to Monster Party. I always love this part. Everything was like all happy and cheery, and now everything is all blood and guts and like these funky little skeleton fellas in the background. I love it. That's a Jinmaken, I think was what they're called, the man-faced dogs of Japanese yokai. So as a kid, I was kind of learning about yokai, Here we go, Burt Pill, which is something we desperately need for the upcoming boss. We have these cool eyeball fellas that I really love. And here he is. Please don't pick on me. And this guy is just like a goddamn asshole. He's like a pretty good filter if you don't have a Burt. If you're just gonna fight him as Mark, you're gonna have a really bad time. And then that Jinmaken drops another Burt Pill. So, you know, you're a kid, you're going to a distant planet, you got abducted by a bird demon, and then he fuses with you, and then you transform into him by taking drugs. But the rest of these doorways are pretty much useless. As you can see, we have a key in the bottom right, so that's the end of the amazing first stage right here. There's only like 8 worlds in this game. I love the song in this stage. Bum, 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 bow. Let's mix it up. This is supposed to be Medusa, but they turned her into a snake. And she fires Tsuchinokos at you. But this is a boss you can like pretty much easily defeat by jumping, holding the bat in front of you, and just like hitting her 2 times. Sometimes even 3. And sometimes like you have to just you have to like measure when an enemy is gonna stop and when an enemy is gonna keep moving. I know this guy down here drops health, so I'm gonna go back down there and like beat him. Beat him with the bat. Unnecessary damage. Come on, Rick. There we go. We got more of the Burt drug. So take note there. That's where you get the Burt drugs. You got these alien eggs. They spew bubbles. They have a ton of hit points, so they're really annoying to deal with. Sometimes I forget where a lot of the bosses are located. Empty. So that was a waste of Burt time. I trust the audio is fine. Hello, Jalorda. These stretchy mouth enemies are from the same model kit series as the Corpse 2, I think. They're from a model kit series? Gotta like do this the slow way. Oh shit, sorry. I wish I could like see that link. I'm sorry. I just have it like timed out, like any links that like aren't from regulars get timed out. I keep forgetting to turn that off. I guess if I'm like in any Discord servers that you're in, just like DM it to me or something. I'm curious about it. I want to see. Or like at me on Twitter or something, and like let me know. Empty. Okay. I have to, like, always allow so many terms, because fucking Twitch's censorship is getting crazy. Or I guess you could always, like, DM it the Nano and tell him to DM it to me, and then I'll see. I think this is a boss down here. Now I could, like... Look out, baby! Here they are. Here's the fried foods. Here I come! All I know is the Dead Bird boss is based off an old Bandai model kit called Torigaren. Which is, sounds like Torigen from, like, Yume Nikki. The fry. Fried shrimp. It's easy because it, like, can't actually hit you as long as you duck. Little kid me didn't know that when I got to this boss, and I'm like, man, this is impossible. How do I beat this? You just jump and hold your bat out, do a ton of damage. I think I was able to beat the shrimp, and then the other two come out. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, here's what everyone calls an onion ring, but I'm pretty sure that's a squid ring. That's not an onion ring. Get it right, you uncultured... No. It's a very easy mistake to make. It's a Sonic ring, everyone. The inoffensive, less nerd ragey way to say, wow, look at the ring, everyone. And then this is, Tonkatsu, I think, maybe? I don't know. Oh no, Sonic.ex is here. It's so funny how Sonic.exe is the shittiest creepypasta, and yet it has outlived literally everything. Every other creepypasta has pretty much died out, but Sonic.exe is just fucking... It's still plaguing us. Kids still love it. Just something about Sonic being creepy is the hot shit with kids. Joe M. Jod, thank you for the follow. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Joe M. Jod. Joe M. Jod? There we go. Boss is finally dead. Whoa, oh shit. Whoa, it's Rick. Hello, Spurbus. I completely forgot about this right outside the doorway. Very mean of the game to do to me. Ooh. Happy Halloween, Spurbus. I hope you're having a good one. Everyone better be having a good Halloween or I'm gonna be sad. That's a little secret right there. If you press up, it teleports you a little into the stage. I'm forgetting if, like, any of these enemies here, like, drop any Burt pills. Nope, this is kind of not worth doing, so... let me make my way back. Oh, wait, no, there's the Burt pill. Why didn't he drop it the first time? Just want to make this easier for myself. No, the Burt pill wasn't really even worth it. It's all good, man. My name is Joe, but the Mjod part is named after Dance Mjod, a brand of mead. Oh, okay, okay. I missed one of the monsters somewhere in this stage, because that's the exit right here. Who did I miss? I forget. Is it the well? The wishing well? The Sadako well? This game is kind of like a boss rush. The enemies in the game aren't too troublesome. And sometimes I switch between turbo controls and just regular controls. Because that was like an actual selling point with a lot of, Oh, here we go. Time to do some damage. Just get up on it. Hold out the bat. There we go. There's the key. I knew I was forgetting something. It felt wrong that I got so far, and I found the exit without having the key. We're not even, like, gonna go for the Burt pill. What's that one, what's the precursor to Pocky and Rocky? It's like Kiki something. Kikiyama? It has a really good video game commercial where you see someone dressed up like this fish right here, running through a street. So this is like another yokai thing. Kiki Kai, yes, that one. Which later went on to become Pocky and Rocky. A lot of these enemies are just like nonsensical things, and they're based on yokais, and they're just toy monsters, I guess, according to Jalorda. Based on like model kits and stuff, which is actually really cool. Considering it was like Bandai too that did publish this, they probably had some input of like, hey, you could like put this in there. Help us sell some units, maybe. There we go. Stage 2 done. We get some health back. If you're really good at the game, you could snowball the health, and then, you know, you'll have a full health bar the entire time. But I'm probably gonna be a dumbass and lose a lot of it. Now, you could outrun these. Not these ones, though. Look at this spooky skeleton. Okay, he kind of like stops right before the pillar. To make this game easier for yourself, you could just like read where the enemies stop by the tile set and just kind of... The way the enemies work in this game is they're very simple. Okay, we got a Burt pill. Check this door. Empty? Okay. The blood and guts room. These weird things right here are supposed to be Dracula's in the Japanese prototype version, but Probably due to copyright reasons, they couldn't use Dracula. The Universal Monsters or whatever probably had the copyrights to that shit. Move it. Move. Shit. Why was I, like, jumping over his body? It's his body that's the hit point. He shoots these little baby cows at you. Okay, well, I lost a lot of health on that. That's bad, that's bad. This is, like, scary. I'm, like, sandwiched between enemies. That drops health, though. Like, the old sprite for them is really funny, because it's just a dead-ass Dracula, but it's kind of more unique now that it's this weird goblin cat bat thing. All the sprites in this game are really cute. Just, you know, as a kid growing up, I just loved monster stuff. That's, like, very apparent looking at my VTuber model in my general aesthetic. Uh-oh. The little chihuahua is awake. She's gonna... Are you gonna start whining at me? Good thing we don't really have a time limit in this stage. There we go. She's whining at me. Okay, hold on. I gotta let her out. One moment. Come on. Can't let you back in now, though, because I'll be streaming. Or maybe I will have to let her back in. I stepped on one of my water bottles. God, my room's a mess. I need to clean it. Whoa. Okay. So get situated back in it. I hate when that happens, but I've kind of gotten used to it at this point. My streams are a little bit scuffed anyway, so why the fuck not? When it's just me and her, she doesn't like to be alone. She's like a little separation anxiety chihuahua, so I have to let her into my room. Otherwise, she's gonna be whining outside my door, usually. These ones are tricky. My legs are asleep! I love that Sphinx in the background. Look how fucked up it is. I need to scoot up in my seat a bit. Ah. And he has, like, unique boss music, too. Some of the bosses have unique music and others don't. And look at these spooky bats. I bet a big cartoon bat is gonna attack me. No, they're umbrellas. Ooh. Are you gonna drop any goodies for me? She's right outside my door and she's crying out. She wants back in. Empty. Let's see if he still drops some health for me. Yeah, she's gonna continue to cry outside of my room. Why? Let me wait. Okay, one moment. Let me let her back in. Ah, that's so needy dog. God, she's so needy. Okay, she's back. She's back. She's back in the room. You better behave now. Everyone's gonna think I'm such a shit gamer because of you. These guys are so tricky to deal with. Do you drop a Burt pill, perhaps? Yes, you do, you do, you do. Let's see what's in this door over here. Empty. Oh, this is okay. Do not go back. I'll suck all your blood. No, I need that. I need that. The giant spider. Do you drop me another pill? No. The skeleton appears. I ain't messing with that guy. Don't mess with invisible skeletons. That's our exit right there. I really actually should have killed the umbrellas just to see if they drop any Burt pills, so I start the next stage as Burt. Now we're in Egypt, which is funny considering there's like Egyptian-themed monsters in this in this game, and yet they're not in the Egypt stage. They kind of just throw them into random stages. We already fought a mummy. We fought, well, we're gonna fight a pharaoh later on. But he's a part of the last world, I believe. Spoilers! Oh my god, Rick, why are you spoiling Monster Party for the NES? I didn't even know this game existed. No, I'm just like making up a straw man in my mind. No one gives enough of a shit. Everyone that already knows about this game knows. I just like want to farm health off of this little snake. Come on. The more health I have, the better. have a feeling the next one isn't gonna drop it. No, he's still dropping it. He's still dropping. Okay, this probably is the last of it. If you don't know that you can respawn enemies and farm health off of them, the game is probably a lot more harder. Kid me didn't know that. Adult me knows that. And suddenly that NES hard became NES easy. Empty. These guys don't fire a little projectile at you. Trying to line these up proper. Whatever, it doesn't matter, I just still took a hit, because I'm dumb. Come on. I'm just spamming the turbo here. Yeah, we get 2 Egyptian stages this Halloween. There we go. So yeah, we have a little crawl animation where we turn into a worm. It's so slow. Hello, that guy from somewhere. I'm just gonna go explore this over here. Happy Halloween! Ooh. Because knowing this game, it would be mean enough to like, yeah, there's just a doorway at the meow meow. This is like a gremlin in the prototype. You see, he's like still shooting the little gremlins at us. Or I think it's meant to just be a gremlin. I don't know, it meows like a cat, but it does like go crazy, and it's like shooting little gizmo-looking guys at us. So much damage taken from that. Trying to like remember if there was a doorway over here. I am a slowpoke. He is slow. His legs have a hitbox in them, but like his torso does not. He's hard to fight though. I'm just gonna be an idiot. He's annoying to deal with. Damn, self-depreciating much? He's just like me. He's just like me. I am Slowpoke. Annoying ass scorpion. I like how when you jump into a ceiling, you bonk your head and you're like, ow! Ow! Each and every time. This is such a goofy little game, and I'm glad, like, as a kid, it stood out to me enough that I picked it up and I own this physically. I don't think it probably sells for a whole lot. I haven't ever checked it on used game market, so... I can't imagine Monster Party is gonna fetch that high of a price. It's kind of like a cult classic thing. I don't ever really see this game making anyone's top video game lists. Come on. You can use his, like, little projectile to actually kill the block. But you can't actually kill it yourself. And here we go, we're Bert now. Empty. Fuck off! Let's see if I can do this. Face the music! Here we go, the boss of the Egyptian stage is a punk rocker. Okay, we have 3 health. Can we do this? 3 health and a dream. We're hurting for that health. Just need that doorway. Two health and a dream. 1 health and a dream. This is bad. This is actually really bad. I have to do it this way. I don't want to kill the scorpion, I just want to kill the rock. But I have to, like, hit it at the right time. Otherwise we're gonna have to do this all over again. Which I said is gonna be a short stream, so that's probably not a bad thing necessarily. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh god, that was close. This is so mean. Ah! Fuck. Da 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 da. 1 health and a dream wasn't enough. I hate these scorpions so much. Me and scorpions kind of have a past. I almost got stung by one as a kid because I didn't know about poisonous bugs. I just thought bugs are really cool as a kid. And I guess like my parents and I were out on a walk on a mountain or something. They said I found a scorpion and I was like, ooh, cool bug, and going to grab it, and they had to like rip me away from it really quick and like, no, 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 you never touch a scorpion. I've never actually seen a scorpion since in my entire life, other than like at bug exhibits and zoos and exotic pet fairs. Seeing a wild tarantula or a wild scorpion would be really scary to me now. As much as I loved bugs as a kid, I'm actually definitely terrified of them now. I do not like the idea of being near bugs or touching them or picking them up or letting them like crawl on my body. I love praying mantises a lot. That has never changed, but like it's a fearful love where I would never want a praying mantis in my hand because they seem like little unpredictable fellows. They like to like jump around, and they would probably jump on my face and crawl up my face. There's something like very creepy about praying mantises, and they're fake eye pupils that they have, where it looks like they're looking at you, but that's just an optical illusion of light bouncing off their even bigger eyes. They like what are they called? Compound eyes? A praying mantis actually has like 5 god damn it. A praying mantis has 5 eyes. They have 3 smaller dots on the top of their head between the two giant ones. This is an empty space in here. Yeah. They wouldn't be that mean where they give you like a one-way drop and then it's like, oh, well, you missed the boss. Start the stage over again. They're not gonna soft lock you, at least like not here. There's a later stage where they do something really mean. Get fucked. I hate these scorpions. I just look like cracking my head on the wall like that. I am a slowpoke. I mean, you could just technically kill him with his own projectiles if you want to be patient enough. Which I'm not being patient enough. I didn't say I was, like, good at this game. Okay, fuck. Sometimes that question mark can either... It's supposed to be, like, either score, a Burt pill, or health. If you're really lucky, it's something that's not score. You don't really need score in this game. I've never been the kind of gamer that cares about a high score at all. Owie, my head. Meow. It's kind of better not to use turbo here. Something cool I was thinking about, if there's a Super Nintendo remake of this, it would be cool, it would be cool. I think it would, the Super Nintendo style would lend itself very well to this. I would love to see these things in a lot more gruesome detail, but there is something, like, especially novel about seeing, horror games, quote-unquote horror, in NES style. Fuck. Tough stage, just entirely because of those scorpions are such dickbags. Oh shit, I got some health back. That's actually really nice. Thank you, game. Can I be greedy and double dip on that? He's gonna, maybe, just maybe. He's gonna, like, keep, I don't know if there's a limit to the question marks for enemies that drop them. We have, like, unlimited continues, so it's not like one of those games. Though the music could be pretty grating, which is why you wouldn't want to necessarily grind things. I don't know the chances of the question marks being health. It's being very frugal with giving me health. Okay, we got a Burt pill. This is actually good. This is good. This is good. I'll take this. Why did I take damage there? Am I stupid? Yeah, I am. I think that's there's nothing there. This is the punk rocker. He's such a tough boss. Alright. 5 hit points in a dream. No, wait, that's 7. What if I were to... No. Oh, no. I can't respawn the alligator. Unless... But this is gonna add so much extra time onto the stage here. Oh no, that's just... Okay, no, he doesn't respawn. So you fuck off. You fuck right off. Scares me. Let's get out of here. I had the key. Fuck it. Round 5 start. And this is a very easy stage. Does this guy drop health? They take forever to kill. This is the only downside of this stage, is the enemies are really annoying. And the water only hurts you if you stay in it long enough. I love the little shark fin, it's just like a little fishy. Empty. Now these are platforms, which will be useful for one of the fights here. I'm gonna take a drink of my drink here. Ah. A Halloween tradition of mine is to usually get like Carl's Jr. or depending on where you are in the United States, Hardee's as kind of like dinner. I don't know if I'm gonna do that this year, though. Ooh! I don't know why it became a tradition, but like for a few Halloweens, it just kind of like kept happening, where the family would get Carl's Jr. for dinner. And like Western bacon burgers, especially on Halloween night, just like it always makes me think of Halloween. Here they are! Here they are! Watch my dance. They're a funny boss because you just watch them dance. You don't have to attack them or anything. They just want to be perceived. Oh hey, they gave me a bird pill. Delicious. And you give health, so I want some more health. I like how you go back in their boss room and it's just a normal boss arena. This is kind of a waste of a free Burt, but I kind of want health. It's easier to kill things as Burt quick. I imagine, like, tonight, everyone is doing their crazy Halloween streams. I was watching a few of them before, so I'm like, man, I don't want to miss my friend's streams, and I'm like, but I have to, because I have plans myself. This is the hardest part about being a streamer and a VTuber. Sorry, I got a burp. Yeah, okay, I was, like, trying to hold it back not to, like, belch into my microphone. But yeah, everyone's doing their Halloween streams, and I want to be there, and I want to watch them. But I don't do that thing that some people do, where they watch people stream as they stream themselves. No, my full attention is, like, on you guys and my personal stream. Unfortunately, I'm not that much of a multitasker brain that I could possibly do that. I just don't like the idea that maybe, like, everyone is streaming at the same time, and that could potentially lead to my stream feeling lonelier, because there's just a lot of other people to watch. I don't know. So it's always hard to choose a proper time slot for me to stream games. But usually, I don't know, like 3, 4, 5 tends to work best for me. My time. When I first started streaming, it wasn't really that hard to just start up a stream whenever I wanted to, because I didn't really know anyone back then. I was pretty much a loner. There was maybe 1 or 2 people that I kind of watched regularly. Now I know that many more people, and now it's kind of like, well, shit. Okay, well, no more health. The plus side to Burt is that he can fire when he's ducking. Mark can't. Oh, fuck. We have to take the hit. Catch my Javelin. Oh, God. I could also just, like, get right up to him and then do this, I think. Fuck, he's a hard boss. He's a hard boss. Okay, we're just gonna kill him by deflecting. That is so much damage I just did not need to take, but now we got the key. We could just get out of here. I'm trying to, like, retain my health here. The Gyroid Gundam? Yeah, fuck, what are they called? What are they called? Now that I need the name, I've completely forgotten it. But what gyroids are based off of, like, the ceremonial, funeral things. Hanawa, yeah, Hanawa. And I remembered it began with an H, but I was forgetting. It's like, I think that's supposed to be, it was meant to be a transformer, like Optimus Prime, but they gave it a Hanawa face. Yeah, Hanawa Salaryman, like in, that's what that character design was in Gregory Horror Show. Kind of like a morbid take on when you're living life, but you already feel like you're dead. God, it fucking takes forever to kill those guys. I'm not being fast enough at getting out of the water before it hurts me. You gotta love that, like, all enemy combat in this game is essentially just wait for them to get close, figure out where they stop, and just spam your attack button. The enemies in stage 1 are a lot more harder because of that, like, they have a little bit of unpredictability to them, but some of these other stages have very easy enemies. There's no more bosses in this stage because we got the key, so we could just go. Just get the fuck out of here. Fly over everything, Bert. I just let you out of my room. By the way, if you're wondering if you could hear the crinkling bag, I kind of have that near my doorway so it alerts me when she's walking into my room. Okay. One moment. I'm not even gonna move myself off screen. One moment. Alright, I'm back. She's out of the room for good now. I'm not letting her back in. Oh, this fucking stage. Oh, God. I have notes for this one specifically. Because this stage just fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. No. It's got bad music. It's like, it's not even music. I think right here. Right, and then take the first door. And I think this is our only boss in this state. Which one? I love this. It uses like some interesting like tech where it's like using the tile set and layering the sprite on top of it. It's like a Chameleon man, I think. That's what he's like supposed to be, the Chameleon man. I've already lost track of where I am here. We're gonna head back in here. Was there more than one door here? That's health. That's health. Let me just, like, see what's in here. Burt pill. And then, was it back this way? First door? No. I think I messed that up. I didn't just do that again, I think. I hope. Could be health. No, it's not health. It's not health. It's such a goddamn annoying stage. Okay, probably out to the far right, and then... we'll go to the far right here. And then, I hate this stage. This is the Burt Pants, I think. No? No, I think I've been going to the right. There we go, there's the exit. Hell stage is over. Oh, God. Round 7. Now we have this cool tower stage. Those masked guys are just elephants. It's like reminiscent of Mega Man. I'm Royce. Rolls Royce. I think that's his actual name, is Rolls Royce. Just a big sleepy caterpillar. Nice ghost gives us a hill. This is the 4th floor. There's only 2 bosses in this world that we need to kill. The little masked guy has like a pupil in the American version. I forget, is that like a boss door? Come again? No. I believe this is the boss door right here. Welcome, entrance to hell. Here's the Grim Reaper. Just gotta keep shooting them. You definitely want to be Burt for that. But yeah, the little elephant guy has no pupil in his mask in the in the Japanese version, which makes him a little bit more creepier, but I like how cartoony he is in the finalized American sprite. And it just like giving me a ton of health now. Oh, this room sucks. Just let me out of here. Let me out of this hell. There's a door on floor 13 that you don't want to enter. It's another boss fight. It's the spider again. If you kill him with the key, it actually removes your key and soft locks you and forces you to die. Or like restart with your password or whatever. It's such a dick move. I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's like wholly intentional. Here's our exit. But yeah, just you know, kill Rolls Royce and then the Grim Reaper, and you're good. You just make it to the top and exit the stage. Never kill that third boss. That third boss is there to troll you and fuck you over. It's actually really funny. It's just a spider again, but he has a 2 on his butt. And here's where the game does another mean thing. We're always going to the right. Well, they've hidden a door to the left over here. But I want to, like, I think I want to go in as Bert. Or maybe I don't have to. I think this is like the annoying dragon. Watch out, baby. This thing fucking sucks. It's so fast and hard to predict. Just gotta spam and pray, spam and pray. At least he gave me some health, that's actually good. It's really hard to react to these dynamite guys. Oh, there's the Burt pill. We got star constellations, like, trying to kill us now. Face my wrath. Just spam as Bert, spam as Bert. He's a cool design, he's a creepy monster. I love cute anime witches in old games. There's a really good one in Kid Dracula. Was she like exclusive to the Game Boy version, or was she also in the NES version? I can't remember. Oh, thank God, Burt Pill. The enemies in this stage really fucking suck without it. Here he is. Oh boy, Mark Soup. This guy's like really fucking scary. He's just a bloody pharaoh head. He can't actually hurt you though if you duck. So he's extremely easy, but this is like such a gruesome sprite. He's actually really cool for that. And then we have the key, so just make it to the end of the stage. Just in case these enemies drop anything, please, please give me some health. There's some health. Empty. Burt Pill. And here's the exit right here. The final boss time, but I don't really have a whole lot of health. So, well, this should be good enough. This should be good enough. You beat everybody! Cool boss arena with all the eyes everywhere. Beat me and you can leave. Oh, something die. Yeah, you just have to fight his nose thing when it opens up right here. He's just like firing eyeballs at you the entire time. Okay, got him. That's the final boss, everyone. Game beaten. Now prepare for the most fucked up ending. Mark destroyed the monsters. Bert gave him a gift. Period. And Mark went home. He excitedly opened the box, which, Japanese fairy tales, if someone ever gives you a box, never open it. It either contains your age because, what was it, Ryugu Palace is the classic one, where he visited and time operates differently, so 100 years had passed and the princess trapped his age inside the box, and so when he went to the surface, he realized everyone he loved was missing, like, or old or dead. And then he opened the box and he aged 100 years. It's like really scary. So yeah, never open a box in Japanese media that was gifted to you. He excitedly opened the box. And a beautiful princess came out. Whoa. No, we get a beautiful babe. We get a beautiful babe. It was worth it. Yeah. But suddenly, the princess became a monster. And more monsters followed her. Yeah. Mark was scared and screamed. Free. He just fucking melts. That's like really gruesome. For like, imagine back then playing this on as NES, and you just see a kid just have his flesh melted off his bone. It's all a dream though. None of it was real. Mark was awakened by his mom. You'll be late. It was a dream. I'm leaving. Mark opened the door. Period. Bert was there. He whispered to Mark. Period. Let's go again. He's got my bat. It wasn't a dream, it was real. Game design. Cream Haruna. Kami Yankee. Dandy Kobayashi. Enjoy the credits. I'm not gonna read everything. They got some funny names though. Jazzy Toru. Wolf Saito. I don't think these are their real names. Miku Monkey. Presented by Bandai. Shinsei. It's a scuffed little game, but it's a fun little game. Yeah, that wasn't a very good gift. Pressing all my buttons. I think this is just one of those games where it's like, yeah, at the very end, you just shut the game off. Here, just restart it. You know, it jumps right back into the screen. I think some of the boss color palettes here are very different from what you actually see in the game. So, yeah, I don't know, I just really love this intro screen. Bert, you betrayed me! No, he didn't, but he is a huge help. He's better than Mark. He's way better than Mark. I don't know why he needed Mark's help, but I don't know. If a demon approaches you IRL and says, I need to take you to my home planet with your baseball bat to beat a bunch of monsters, don't follow him. Don't follow him. You're gonna be in for a bad time. Or you're gonna be in for a good time, depending on what you think of a Monster Party. Do you like this game? I like this game. I think it's fun. I think it's goofy. I think it's cool. It's a very short game. If you know what to do, maybe if you're playing it blind for the first time, it might take longer, but you know, I gave you a bunch of tips and tricks and kind of showed you how to play this game. And, you know, just farm enemies for health. try and find Burt pills. It's always the same enemies that drop the Burt pills, and it's always the same enemies that drop the health per run. And then a lot of the bosses just come down to spamming. It's just spam attacks on the boss and try and do more damage to it before it does more damage to you. Anyways, that'll be it for a monster party. Hope you guys enjoyed this short little Halloween stream. Well. I have other places to be, and I don't know, maybe I'll hop on VR chat and see if there's gonna be any Halloween parties tonight, or maybe I will just kind of relax and watch some other people's Halloween streams, because I kind of just like feel like having a nice, easy Halloween night. I already had like the long Illbleed stream. I already did 3 hours yesterday of the Maze of the Kings, and you know, this is just kind of like the little Halloween cherry on top, the little pumpkin, the tiny little pumpkin atop of the pumpkin tower. So it's definitely a game I wanted to play on stream for Halloween one year, so I'm glad I finally got to play it in full for you guys and share it with you. It's nearly like a 2-hour stream, but you know, it doesn't need to be a 2-hour stream. There's probably people that have already beaten this game on there's 100% people on YouTube that have probably beaten this game in like 20 fucking minutes that are actually skilled at it and know what they're doing, even more so than I do know. It's always kind of like, alright, how did I do? Let's look up a long play of this game, and you know, they usually get professional speedrunners to do that kind of stuff, that know everything. If you ever want to learn more about games, honestly, just watch speedrunners. It kind of like, it's a humbling experience of like, wow, I'm not as good at games as I thought I was, but you learn a lot of cool stuff by watching speedrunners play games. And yeah, also watching streamers that know about the games that they're playing. I don't know, it's something I always like doing when I'm playing a game I'm familiar with, is like teaching people about the game. Because I don't know, I see a lot of people that just, they're hard on games, they're like nasty about it. This game sucks. They don't take the time to understand the rules of a game and how it works and how it functions. And sometimes they don't read the manual, which for a lot of old games, the manual does explain a lot of things that it makes a game easier once you actually understand the rules and logic behind it. Thanks for lurking, Colcus. Hello, and welcome to the stream, and also farewell. Hope you're having a good Halloween. I don't know, sorry if I missed anyone earlier that was maybe said something. Maybe I was like so focused on the game. I'm like trying to look up that figure from earlier. What was it that Chalorda said it was? It was like Tori Bandai figure. This seems like very specific knowledge that I'm not gonna be able to find just with like Google searching. Oh well. I know I'm late, but happy Halloween, Rick. Hope to catch you next time. Aw. Happy Halloween, Luftwaffle. Thanks for dropping by. Here, let's head out to the porch. Sorry for the extremely short stream, but that's just how it be sometimes. You don't need to have a long stream every time. Sometimes you just have something, you want to get direct to the point, you want to showcase it, and then it's farewell, bye-bye, on to the next thing. I'm sure you guys have no shortage of streams to watch tonight, so go enjoy some Halloween festivities. Halloween is also a busy day too for a lot of people anyways, so you know, people are attending parties, people are handing out candy to trick-or-treaters. It's, you know, some years you just don't want to make it in an entire long ordeal. Sometimes you just like want to spend the night to be social and just relax, put on a spooky movie or play your favorite spooky game and do your Halloween traditions. And yeah, I think I'll go, you know, I'll see what's happening, and if nothing's happening, I'll probably just relax and watch a classic Angry Video Game Nerd Halloween episodes or something. Or We'll see. Halloween doesn't quite end yet for Rickubus channel. I do plan to do a little bit more Halloween festivities going into November because it's only fair. We're already playing Christmas music at work and Halloween hadn't even happened yet. So you know what? We're pushing Halloween into Christmas's territory just a bit. So I'll see you guys next time for even more spooky, grim games. The stuff that I didn't get to on time in this year, at least. This is in no way me just being a... I didn't stream as much stuff as I wanted to this year, but I'm extending Halloween. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for following my social media, my YouTube channel, being a part of the Discord where you can see all the art for the thumbnails that I post, all the going live alerts and YouTube uploads and everything. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for the continued support. I appreciate it all. Thank you guys. It's been a really nice month for streams so far. I feel I'm feeling a lot more happier than I was earlier in the year. So hopefully I could kind of like keep this snowball rolling and have a good next few months with streaming and get a lot more plans done and out of the way. But yeah, I just said all my thank yous. It's time to say farewell, everyone. Adios, farewell, goodbye. Oyasumi. Happy Halloween! Woo! See you guys next time for November Ween. Bye bye. Have a great night. Have a great Hallows Eve. Woo!